Alright, what is up, YouTube? It's Krod here, back with another good video for today. I wanted to talk about, Mr. Tszyu, otherwise known as, I forgot what his father's name was. Oh, Tszyu's son. Basically, I forgot Kasa's, actually, no, wasn't Casa... Hold on, let me look it up, because I wanted to know what was his nickname. Tszyu? Yeah. But I'm trying to think about what his nickname was back in the day. I believe his nickname was... Let's see. Yeah, Thunder from Down Under. And then I believe Tim's name is... Let's see. I know Tim's name is... What's his nickname? Yeah, he doesn't... Oh, the Soul Taker. Nice, the Soul Taker. Yeah, I like that nickname. But basically, Tszyu, otherwise known as the Soul Taker, the son of Tszyu, legendary, former undisputed welterweight champion of the world. His son had gotten a recent knockout victory over Dennis Hogan, the guy that had once fought Jermall Charlo, twin brother of the former or the current unified 154-pound WBC, IBF, WBA, unified world champion Jermell Lions Only Charlo. So this fight alone for Dennis Hogan was, a decent fight, but I don't think this is a good victory for Tim. I don't understand why he thinks that he got a world title, because he doesn't have a world title, because the guy that has the world title is Mr. Brian Castano. And I think if Tim, this is just like my message to you. I really do respect you as a fighter. I think you're very, very well talented, but you cannot be just taking low level tier fights like this. You have to fight guys like Jermell Charlo or even Brian Castano, which I think he knows that. He's probably either waiting for these guys to finish up their fight and then he could go fight them, or he's just not fighting, with the best right now. I just don't know what Tim's mindset is, and I think Tim, he really needs to start rethinking his decision-making of the opponents that he's fighting, because I feel like he's going to get knocked out one day by somebody that has skills. See, now here's my five opponents that Tim should be fighting if I'm in the position of Tim Tszyu. The first opponent is Erickson Lubin. Why is that? Erickson Lubin is a very good opponent. Stylistically, I think Erickson Lubin gives Tim problems. Erickson Lubin, he can move, he can jab, he can counter. He has everything in the toolbox that makes Tim very, very distracted, but he would get very, very frustrated. And I think frustration is going to be the biggest key for Tim. For Tim getting into this fight, or for Tim getting into a fight with a guy that has a lot of movement and athletic ability to make you struggle with punches that you think is going to land. And if we look at from his last 3 fights, the Jeff Horn, the Bowen Morgan, the fucking Dennis Hogan fight, these fights all together have one style tailor-made for him, which is just to stand right in front of him. Tim Tszyu has never fought anybody from America. Nobody from America to basically meet a style that he does not that he doesn't like. And I think Tim, he's either avoiding these guys or he's not taking the challenge now. He'd rather meet these guys at the world title level, and I think that's a bad idea. But the first opponent that I think would give Tim the toughest fight of his life is Erickson Lubin. That's number 1. Number 2 is Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd is a very dangerous opponent. Jarrett Hurd knows how to move in the ring. If you've seen what Jarrett Hurd does, he does not stand right in front of you. He only does that when he gets you hurt. When he doesn't get you hurt, he actually moves around. Believe it or not. Jarrett Hurd has amazing defense, just like Lubin. Very tough, very, very rough, rugged, very technical. Because, you know, like, the biggest problem with these fighters that Tim is fighting, they're not technical. They're not moving around. They're not giving you a fight. They're not making you actually think about what you need to put your puzzle together with. But with guys like, let's just say, Erislandy Lara, very technical, very slick fighter. Maybe Michel Soro, very technical, very somewhat slick fighter. I've seen him fight. I've seen him fight. He can fight very, very well. Lubin, very technical, knows how to move around. A very, very dangerous southpaw. Remember, southpaws have by far the most dangerous jab in all of boxing. Most southpaws do. Jarrett Hurd, very dangerous. He can really, really hurt you if he catches you slipping. Jason Rosario, very dangerous, can catch you slipping, hurting you, making you quit at any single moment. But all these other fighters like Jack Colque, Sergio Garcia, yeah, like I know that guy. He's a Spaniard motherfucker that's not even good. And he's not even, he's basically on the same level as Tim Tszyu, where he's not fighting guys from the U.S. Look, this guy fights Gregory Tino, Pablo Mendoza, Fuad El... Like, dude, seriously, what the hell is this guy doing? Is he just waiting for these titles to be opened back up? If Jermell, let's just say he beats Brian and then he leaves the division to go to 160. What the fuck do you think these Europeans are going to do? They're just going to go straight after that title. So, in the meantime, they're just going to fight for semi-titles. They're going to fight for titles that are not even world titles. They're not titles. You're fighting for trophies. You're fighting for meaningless trophies that doesn't, uplift your boxing career. But here are some other fighters that he could fight. For Tim Tszyu, he could fight Israel Madrimov. That's a very tough fight. He would give Israel a lot of... he would give Israel a lot of problems, but Israel would give Tim a shitload of problems. Israel is very, very dangerous. Heavy-handed, knows how to move. He can box Tim. He doesn't even need to go in the inside with him. He can make Tim hurt in a fight. Brandon Adams, that is a very difficult fight. He could fight him. That is a fight that he does not want. I guarantee you. Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian would literally wipe the floor with Tim. If I am Sebastian Fundora, I should be calling out Tim next. But let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Alright. So he could fight Sebastian Fundora. He could fight Julian J. Rock Williams. Charles Conwell, he has a injury at the moment, so he can't really fight him. But that would be a awesome fight. I think Charles would actually demolish him, but that would be a good fight to see. Tony Harrison, amazing fight. Make it happen. He could fight Terrell Gausha. Terrell Gausha is a very dangerous opponent, and I think all the American and Dominican fighters are like basically his better competition. And then I guess Lara, he's the Cuban fighter. That would be a good fight too. So I think those names that I mentioned for Tim, he should be fighting those guys next. If he's not gonna get Jermell Charlo or even Brian Castano, which that's not gonna be set because I just heard that Jermell Charlo's team and Brian's team just got the fight date ready for I think June. Yeah, so, that the fight's already made for June, so, it's already set in stone. So, why isn't Tim fighting any of these guys that he could go after? He could go after Jarrett Hurd. He could go after Tony Harrison. Jason Rosario. I think Rosario is going to fight Lubin next. That's what I heard, but that's going to be a damn good fight if that fucking happens. But Israel Madrimov, very difficult fight, by the way. But I would literally favor Israel over Tim if they were to fight next. Tony Harrison would literally wipe the floor with Tim. He would make Tim hurt and make him cry in the ring. That is a fight I want to see. Sebastian Fundora, very difficult fight. I want to see that fight next. Not no Scott Fitzgerald, not no bitch-ass Anthony Fowler, not no Abras Baru, not no Patrick Teixeira, in which I don't hate Patrick, I just don't think he's that good anymore. I just think, like, you've kind of proven yourself to be, a bad, washed-up fighter. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Oh, there's really nothing I can really say. I think that is pretty much all the opponents that I think Tim should fight. That's pretty much what I have to say. Tim, please step your game up, man. I really know that you're not wanting to fight the best, but you really need to stop being like a pussy, and you need to come out of your closet and start taking these guys out. Because you being 18-0 with 14 knockouts, I can understand why that record is like that, because you're not fighting guys at a high level. He's just fighting a bunch of no names, and then what's gonna happen when you fight your very first high level contender bout? You're gonna get knocked out. I'm sorry. You're going to get knocked the fuck out because you're not fighting high level competition. You're fighting a bunch of bums out of Australia or some dipshits out of Europe that are not going to get you to the world title level. Look, I got mad love for people out of Australia, but you fuckers need to start coming to the USSA. No, USA. No, I say that slogan for a different channel, but no, you need to come over to America and you need to start fighting American fighters, because that is where your bread and butter is going to shine. When you start getting a win over, Julian J. Rock Williams, Jared Hurd, Erickson Lubin, these guys that are going to push you and make you work for your win. If I can see you do that, do the same thing like your father did to Zab Judah, I will forever respect you till the day I die. Literally, till the day I die, and thereafter in the spiritual realm, if there is one, I will forever respect you, Tim. And I really hope you are listening, because you are a very good fighter. You have the potential to. You could fight almost similar to your father's level, and you can seriously become undisputed if you really wanted that shit. So, Tim Tszyu, you need to start fighting these names, get it done, and get it right, because this is not helping you. Dennis Hogan is not making you win a world title. Erickson Lubin will definitely make you win a world title, because he is ready for a world title. I think he's Charlo's mandatory after this bout with Castano. But either way, he still has to keep his record clean with Jason Rosario and all the other guys. But yeah, that's something to really look out for. I think Tim, if he really also works up on his defense a little bit and manages his his skill set, I think Tim's a very dangerous fighter for a lot of people. Maybe besides from like guys like Fundora or all the other guys, but that's pretty much what I gotta say. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think Tim Tszyu is moving correctly, or do you think he is avoiding the top level competition for now, and then he's going to face these guys later on in the future, maybe when Jermell Charlo leaves the division? Or do you think he just doesn't want to fight these guys now until it's weak enough for him to win it? Because I think he's going to pull off a Canelo Alvarez, but I don't think so. I think the way he's moving, it's kind of like Canelo, but it's really not like how Canelo is just ducking and then moving to like a catch weight to fight his opponents at a unequal playing field. No, I don't think Tim's like that. But I really do think Tim, he's showing a little bit of cowardice to these fighters that are showing their true colors of I want to fight the best. And I think if he doesn't do that, he's going to get knocked out. If he meets Terrell Gausha in his next fight, and he's not ready for Terrell Gausha is going to knock his ass out. Like, I wouldn't even mind Jamonte Clark. Jamonte Clark could actually stop him too. But either way, that's what I gotta say. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to be out of here. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye.